Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Sci-Fi Sunday on our channel where we talk about things that are sci-fi related. And today we have to talk about the rumor that Henry Cavill has been signed to play a character in the MCU. Well, let's jump right into it. So, Henry Cavill may have just been tapped to play a character in the MCU. It hasn't been really confirmed which character it is, but there are a few options here people have been talking about. One, of course, is Nova, which I don't think he's going to be playing Nova. And then another people have thrown around fan casting as far as Sentry. We have a rumor as to who Sentry is anyway, and so that makes that out of the realm of possibilities. Then you have the fact that he could be playing someone like Hyperion. And Hyperion would be a cool character for him to play, but it's a little too close to Superman. It would be like coming out of playing Superman only to go back into playing Superman, only an outright evil version of Superman. A version of Superman with no morals at all. Why would an actor who played Superman want to go from playing Superman to playing an evil version of that character? So that brings us to what he has said in the past. And he has asked about certain characters in the past. He has made it very clear he wanted to play Captain Britain. And I think that's probably the character we're looking at him playing, Captain Britain. And the reason we say this is that he would make a pretty awesome Captain Britain. He likes the swords and sorcery aspect of things, and that is something that Captain Britain sort of inhabits within the MCU. Although his character is a modern character, the original character kind of appearing in the 70s, he has always been a modern day character, just from a very long line of magical characters from the past. He wields a sword and an amulet. And as the legend goes with the character of Captain Britain, Merlin selects who the next Captain Britain is going to be. And Merlin will say something along the lines of, do you want the sword or do you want the amulet? And of course, the path of right will always take the amulet because it's the more peaceful way of doing things. Well, they are given the power of Captain Britain, who also gets his powers from this whole mythological thing that goes on with that character. A whole backstory of Captain Britain is really cool and really interesting and focuses a lot on mythology. So if you haven't read any Captain Britain comic books in the past or seen any of his origin stories or anything like that, I would encourage you to check it out. But apparently, he has made an impact on Henry Cavill, to the point where Henry Cavill has said that this is the character he would like to play. And with this being the character he would like to play, we've seen some people actually get the roles that they requested from Marvel. Like the actor who plays Blade, literally requested to play Blade. And ta-da, there he is. And we've seen this happen once or twice. Why wouldn't it happen with someone the caliber of Henry Cavill? He brings a lot of good things to the table if he were to take on this role. Keep in mind, he plays The Witcher. And in that series, what does he do? He has a sword and deals with magic. So it's very like that character, but set in modern days makes it so much more than what The Witcher could bring to the table in terms of him acting in it. And he also is the guy that likes to play these types of characters with the sword and sorcery type of thing going on. He's one of those people that loves his comic books and fantasy stuff. So why wouldn't you give him a role that would inhabit that? People have been casting him as Captain Britain for a while anyway. So it's not like there is a shortage of fan pictures out there depicting him as Captain Britain. But bringing him to the MCU would also allow them to formulate the Excalibur team, which would be something that would kind of embody this magical scenario where you could have a bunch of wizard types like Doctor Strange. And with this whole multiverse thing coming to an end and all of these multiversial characters going to soon be inhabiting the same world, it is completely possible that this is the perfect time that they could bring him in, because they don't have to address all of the multiverse stuff that his story does kind of dive into at times. He also is kind of one of those characters that can pop up anywhere. He doesn't have the same type of story as Captain America. Captain Britain is very different from Captain America. Captain America has all the super strength, and Captain Britain is a lot more magic based. I think Henry Cavill would be amazing as Captain Britain. I think it would be really fun to see him in that role, to see what he could bring to the MCU, especially since we know that he really does want to play a character in the MCU, and this is kind of something that people have said has indeed happened. He is supposedly been signed to play a secret character in the MCU. Now, we don't know what character that is, but a lot of people are speculating that it is, in fact, Captain Britain. And I, for one, kind of think that that would be really cool. I think seeing him as Captain Britain would be something that would be really exciting in the MCU. It would give us a new level of superhero that we haven't gotten to see a whole lot of so far. Couple him with the Black Knight from the Eternals movie, and you have a team that might be really worthy of something new to explore within the franchise. I think that having him in this part would be absolutely amazing. I'm curious to see what Henry Cavill can bring to the MCU, but my question is off to you guys. What do you think he should play? What role would you like to see Henry Cavill play in the MCU? That's where we're going to leave it off to you guys. As always, we really do want to know what you guys think. Make sure you leave us a comment in the comment box below letting us know what you think. Then also share this video with all of your friends. They're going to want to be a part of the conversation as well. And don't forget to hit that like button. It is free. It helps the channel, and we appreciate it. Miko says we need more subscribers. And look at this face. You don't want to disappoint Miko. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell while you're down there so you don't miss a single video we do. And then friends, at the end of the day, I know it, you know it, and Miko knows it. Fandom is family.